Hello, this is Positive Vibes Enterprise. I am Thomas Goodwin, Astrogoodwin. Um, and the subject today is Search Astrogoodwin. And the reason that's the subject is because I have so much stuff, quite ampy, on the internet that I put there for a reason. I've been putting it there for over 10 years. And I a lot of people have told me I should write a book, but the thing is, I have a trigger mind. Quiet. See, I have a trigger mind, which means that my mind really doesn't know where to go until something triggers it, and that's why it's really good psychically, because it's going to respond to the other person real well. But it's not good at writing a book because I just don't know where to start. It's hard to draw stuff out of me. You could say I'm different neurologically, and because I'm different neurologically, it's harder for me to get stuff out, and I need to have a good reason, and myself is not a good enough reason. I have to have somebody outside of myself wanting the information. So when I first learned the computer 10 years ago, and I mostly self-taught myself because of the fact that I am so different, my visual memory is limited, I had to make sure I only had to learn what was really important and what I needed to know with the computer. So I got to start, and then I did a lot of trial and error, and over the years I've gotten good at what I need to know in the area of the computer. And so when I first got on it, I of course wanted to get my information out because that's what I've done all my life. I've developed spiritual theories, and I wanted to get my expertise out. And so I found Yahoo Answers, and I focused first on religion and spirituality in Yahoo Answers, and then I went into dream interpretation. And so I have an awful lot of information under Astrogoodwin, Yahoo Answers. If you put that in the search engine, you will find a lot on religion and spirituality. Yahoo Answers, Astrogoodwin. You just do Astrogoodwin, Yahoo Answers, and you will get the other stuff because it will lead you right to the profile where they have all the stuff all put together in a way where you can find it. I've also, and then I went into dream interpretation. And why did it go into dream interpretation? Because the spiritual is so much related to what's happening on that level. So I decided that it was a good area to go into. And when I looked at the answers they were given the dreams, I figured out that I could do better than the others. At least I felt I could. So I immediately went in and started interpreting dreams myself. I had some experience with dreams in the past, but a few years of doing dream interpretation in Yahoo Answers was good experience and good training for me. So I have a lot of good stuff on Yahoo Answers. I'm number 9 on the top when they list the top answers category when they're talking about leaderboard in Yahoo Answers. Says dream interpretation. I'm number 9 still, but it was more like a game, and I played the game because it's. In other words, if you didn't play the game a certain way, you weren't going to get anywhere because it was so much a popularity contest rather than, how good the dreams were. Because a lot of the time, the person that asked the question didn't choose the best answer. So it was a trick, but there's a lot of good dream interpretation there. And then I have a lot of good answers, and a lot of them weren't chosen as best answers in the direction of religion and spirituality. But that was a while ago, and you'll see how I evolved because I'm always getting better. But I have a whole lot of information out there. So Astrogoodwin Yahoo Answers is one place you can search to find stuff. Then another place, I have 135 blog posts on WordPress. So Astrogoodwin WordPress is another place where you can get an awful lot of information that I've put out. And I have 5 categories on WordPress, which you can, once you get there, you can get to my site, Astrogoodwin WordPress. You can look up astrology, diet, exercise, meditation, and personal, and then the general the general category of spiritual I have there. So astrology, diet, exercise, meditation, personal, and spiritual are the 5 categories under WordPress that I have in my 135 blog posts. Now I have all this information out there, and not a lot of people have really read it. It's hard for somebody who's different, and it's not one of the, the flock that follows the same mindset that this world has so many people in this world follow a similar mindset and do not go outside the box, do not check anything new. They're afraid to try and see anything new, especially in the spiritual. So it's hard to get people to pay attention to somebody different than me. And well, that's always been true to a certain degree, that people that have developed something new have a hard time getting people to pay attention to them for quite a while. And it has to be spread through word of mouth, because there's no psychic support for new spiritual ideas in this world. The spiritual status quo has a lot of psychic support, because psychic support comes from the number of people who believe in certain theories or beliefs. That's what creates the psychic support that makes it easy for somebody to just go into, a light spiritual state, and then they'll get inspiration. And what kind of inspiration will they get? They will get the spiritual ideas that are circulating on this planet that have a lot of beliefs behind them. Those will be the ones readily accessible. So if you're one of these ones that thinks you can get inspiration that's perfect, that comes so readily, you're one of these people that doesn't know how hard it is to develop better spiritual theories and to be able to pick up on them. You're just accepting what's already here. You're not looking into something that has been improved on. It's better, because a lot of the better spiritual ideas do not have the psychic support and take work in order to find them. You have to have a reason to find them. And a lot of times it's people who are looking for spiritual answers when they're in a crisis and when they are not satisfied with the way things are. But in our indulgent society, especially in the United States, a lot of people are too satisfied, so they're not willing to make the effort to get healthier by getting off a lot of the indulgences that are not healthy for them, are not in their best interest, that they are dull in their senses with. They're not willing to get off of them so that they can be more effective and be able to handle the challenges that some people in this world have to be healthier, because they would die if they had the habits of other people. And a person like me, if I wasn't on such a pure diet, pure and a good exercise program, all that kind of meditation I do, I wouldn't be around here, because I have to be really, really good spiritually in order to survive, because I don't have any way of making money other than depending on other people who like the type of spiritual energy I have. So my spiritual energy has to be very, very good. That's the way it is. Why would somebody like me try to develop what I develop, be a spiritual pioneer and try to develop what I develop? Well, because I had no choice. It was either develop it or die. Either develop it or leave this planet and go somewhere else with my spirit. And of course I have spiritual theories and so forth that tune me into dealing with the hard reality and look beyond my present life. But at the same time, I know that if I fail, if I do not contribute, it's going to make me less capable in the area that I am focused on, which is the spiritual. I have to face things. I have to get stronger. That's what a person that focuses on the spiritual does. They don't avoid reality. They face reality. So I've put all this stuff on the internet. I've been doing it for a very long time. And then I have all this stuff, of course, in video that I've done recently. And I keep putting it out, and I put it out, and I'm not getting the people to watch. I'm not getting the people to read. And that's why I have the title of Search Astrogoodwin here, because at least when I put this title out, it will go on the search engines itself. And that will help me a little bit, provided enough people watch it so that it, goes high in the search engine. So you just get all your people to just watch it. They can be doing something else. It doesn't matter to me, but watch it so that I can get the numbers up and I can get people to start seeing, at least search Astrogoodwin on the internet. I don't know how good it will help, but any little thing helps. I'm training really hard these days. I'm running again, which I hadn't run for a while, but I felt that I'm going into an outgoing phase, and I needed to get out of everything being meditative exercises and go into a regular aerobic energizing type exercise like short distance running, 3/4 of a mile all out. And you say at 65, why am I doing that? Well, I've done it all my life. I've pushed the edge. I keep pushing the edge, and I'll continuously push the edge. And I can get away with it because I do what is required to get away with it. I don't have all this extra baggage weighing me down and harming my intuition and harming my ability to read my body and harming my ability to push the edge and get away with it. So there you're getting a little bit of my intensity, but I want people to start searching Astrogoodwin, and that's what this video is all about. Thank you very much for watching. This is Positive Vibes Enterprise. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. I appreciate any support I can get, because it's not all about me. My cause is not all about me. It's always been about more than myself, because it's hard to get motivated just by yourself. You get a lot more motivated when you have something bigger than yourself that you are channeled into and trying to do. So thank you very much, and have a good day.